Breaking down all 22 things you missed from Survivor, Season 47, Episode 10. We're talking all things. A hilarious reward challenge, Teeny having a great flashback, everyone giving up the shot in the dark, Kyle being a challenge beast, and much more. Careful for any spoilers if you haven't seen this episode yet, and make sure to stick around as we announce last week's puzzle giveaway winner. If you want to enter next week's giveaway, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below who you think is going to win with only a few episodes left. Let's get started with number 22, previously on Survivor. Don't mind my voice, don't mind my pimple, whatever's going on in life, we can always look forward to Survivor. It really feels like this episode sets up the end game of the season, as Gabe is all talk, Genievieve blindsides Saul, and Teeny wants revenge. We are going to be talking about this later in the video, but it blew my mind. I can't remember in Survivor history when the producers leave something out of the episode only to put it in the previously on Survivor segment.
This happened from scratch. There's nothing I can do. We didn't have the numbers. Everything I do from now on will be to avenge you.
Number 21, After Tribal. How last week was edited, all the Survivor fans thought Genievieve was a super strategic player and super stealthy. But that is completely wrong, as this was the second time Genievieve has blindsided Teeny, leading into number 20, Teeny and Genievieve. I am so confident that taking Saul out was the right move for Genievieve. It was just a couple episodes too early. Fun fact, I actually make weekly videos on the player voted out of Survivor, and I fully predicted this, as Genievieve has just made her threat level way too big in the game. I will be honest, I think Genievieve is playing a smart game, but this move to take out Saul was too early. Number 19, Genievieve in shambles. From an editing standpoint, I really don't know how I feel about this, as I feel like last episode was a complete lie now. We all know what happens at Tribal Council, and it makes sense having 4 players to target a Tuku, but Genievieve will always be a target now. And I predict whoever gets the credit for the Genievieve blindside is going to be the person that wins the game. Number 18, Talking with Andy. This was hilarious, and although we all make fun of Andy for how he started the game, he is now playing a great social game. It starts with Genievieve, then Sam, afterwards Kyle, then Teeny and Rachel, as everyone wants to talk with Andy. Almost like having a meeting in Andy's office.
I feel like I have ice in my veins, but you know, people don't see that. People see the charming Andy, and that really is my greatest strength. Number 17, reward time.
Do you see the smile on my face? I love me a reward challenge with no lost votes or no twists. Well, almost no twists. We will get to that later in the video. During the immunity challenge, as the players will be tied, moving a ball with their head and into a target, and you already know the reward is at the Survivor Sanctuary where good things happen with a refreshing meal. Number 16, the reward challenge. The yellow team has Genievieve, Sue, and Teeny. The red team has Andy, Caroline, and Gabe. And the blue team has Kyle, Rachel, and Sam. But first, we need to rewind a little bit with Jeff Probst explaining the challenge. Pay attention.
Their arms tied to their side. You're gonna slither through the sand as you move a ball with your head.
Jeff strictly says that everyone needs to use their head, but most of them are using their shoulder. We have seen this challenge a couple times before, and it's always hilarious to watch. And this time, the blue team absolutely dominates.
And it won't matter. With one toss, Sam sticks the third ball.
That was insane!
Number 15, winning tough challenges. Some of my favorite Survivor challenges are the ones that require precision and thinking. This is why I'm pumped to offer the slide puzzle in orange, purple, and green. This puzzle has been seen in Survivor Season 38 and most recently Season 45.
As you collect 3 keys, once you have all 3 keys, you'll use them to unlock and then solve a Survivor slide puzzle.
Each puzzle comes with its very own instruction sheet on how to get started and a bag to store the puzzle when you're not using it. So if you're interested in checking out Idle Plays, my replica puzzles, or you just want to help support me, this channel, and these videos, please consider going to idleplays.com and checking out the puzzles. So the first 10 people to use the code SLIDE25 get 25% off the slide puzzle. Number 14, the Sanctuary, where good things happen. This might be a hot take, but although this isn't the most fun reward in the world, it's exactly what the players needed. Sam is just happy to get a win, Kyle throws out Gabe's name, and Rachel is excited about rice. Wink wink with some foreshadowing to later in the video about rice. Really, all the strategy talk made it clear the vote was going to be between Gabe and Genevieve. Number 13, back at camp. Make no mistake about it, this is Andy's world out there and we are just living in it. Do I think Andy can win Survivor? No. Do I think the main character of the season is Andy? Absolutely yes. And I'm curious what you think. Leave a comment down below if you think Andy can win Survivor. Number 12, Sue hates Kyle. This is something that makes me think Sue, being the older woman, is going to be a 0 vote finalist, as her storyline this season is all the same and doesn't really make any sense. I just don't think Sue has any agency in the game, especially with the producers not reminding us about her idol for the past few episodes.
He wrote my name down. 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 Because he wrote my name down. He wrote my name down.
Number 11, the plans. We have a small group sitting by the fire thinking about what the reward winners are talking about. But then Caroline brings up a good point to Teeny, Gabe, and Genevieve. Obviously, they're throwing out one of their names. It comes down to Gabe thinking that Kyle's gonna be turning on him soon. Number 10, Teeny in rough shape. This scene was beautifully edited together as we see the group having fun, contrasted with Teeny struggling with being betrayed by Genevieve. Teeny gets a great flashback talking about dealing with her identity. In the game, I don't like Teeny's winner chances, but I think the producers will show this clip no matter what, especially with this crazy moment happening.
The bag that carries my life in this game and all of my items now looks like this.
Number 9, challenge time. We almost got through the episode without any stupid twists. But first, immunity is back up for grabs as you just don't want your balls to drop or fall off a beam. But there is a Survivor twist leading into number 8, rice negotiation. I know Jeff Probst loves the rice negotiation, but now being 7 seasons in, doing the rice negotiation 7 seasons in a row, it doesn't do much for me until things do get interesting. I give you the magical play of the shot in the dark. There is a few ways to look at this, with immunity being a 1 in 9 chance right now and the shot in the dark being a 1 in 6 chance. But also you need to remember the shot in the dark can only be used until the final 7. Personally, this whole thing felt like a double negative. We removed the shot in the dark and we removed the sit out for rice. Number 7, apply for Survivor. Just like how Jeff Probst was freaking out about this and asking everyone to apply to Survivor, I need to say I would freak out if you subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you aren't subscribed yet, please do that and help me pass Russell Hantz in subscribers. And as a bonus, once we get to the big number of 10,000 subscribers, I'll be making a video interviewing Russell Hantz. Number 6, the challenge. I'll be real, I think Sam made the absolutely right call there. You don't want to upset the entire group with keeping your shot in the dark. We had some interesting strategies during the challenge, with some players standing straight up and other players standing sideways. We need to talk about this. We are now in unprecedented territory in the new era of Survivor. And although one of the wins has an asterisk beside it, Kyle has now won 4 immunity challenges. The crazy part is the Survivor record is 5. Number 5, the group returns. I'm not sure if Survivor juries respect it, but leave a comment down below if you would vote for Kyle to win the game. Right now, I wouldn't, but if he breaks the record, I 100% would need to vote for Kyle to win. Number 4, the plans. Being in the final 9 and 4 blue tribe members left. All the players realize a blue needs to go. Obviously, the issue with this is if all 4 of the blue tribe members survive tribal council, they control the rest of the game. This makes things so interesting, with the plans including taking out the big threat in Genievieve, with having the biggest resume currently, or going after the blue tribe member Gabe, because if you take him out, the entire blue tribe falls. I think this whole move was great for everyone except for Kyle, because now he loses his meat shield.
He's the only like bigger threat than me. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
So I'm really nervous that if Gabe does go home, I'm going to become public enemy number 1.
Number 3, Genievieve versus Gabe. Going into tribal council, I was like 92% sure I knew who was going to be going home. Sure, Genievieve is a huge threat, but the blue tribe needed to be taken down with Gabe. It ends up being a non-factor, but I really thought Sue's idol was going to be playing a bigger impact here.
For me, this tribal council is about survival. If I can make it through this one,
And if I can get through the night,
the game will be wide open tomorrow.
I think I got it.
Number 2, tribal council. Again, round of applause for the jury walking into tribal council moment. The drama it brings is just so intense. I don't know about you, but it's been such a thrill watching this season of Survivor, with the entire cast delivering on every moment. But with Gabe having such deep confessionals all season long, I really thought it was going to be building into something bigger. But anyways, we lead into number 1, Gabe voted out. Anyways, congratulations, Allison. You're this week's puzzle giveaway winner. I'll announce a new winner next week, and click right here to go master the challenging slide puzzle.